One day I was sitting with my grandfather. Out of nowhere, he asks me, "Son, if you are only learning money today but not making it grow, do you really think your life will ever change?" I went completely silent because the truth was I was earning money every single month, but by the end of the month, I was always back to a zero balance. Grandpa said, "A truth is better, son, but you need to understand this. Earning money doesn't make you rich. Growing your money make you rich." I asked him, "Grandpa, what do you mean by growing money?" Grandpa replied, "Most people are just selling their life away. They work, money come in, and there it's gone. But a few people build a system where their money works for them, and that it is the exact difference between the average person and the wealthy person." The grandpa's words stuck in my head because for the first time I realized that maybe the mistake wasn't in my income, it was in my mindset. Grandpa said, "Ask yourself one question. If your income stopped today, how many days could you survive? That is your first financial reality." I thought about it, and honestly, the answer was a bit comfortable. Grandpa said, "Understand this, son, you are not a free. You are trapped in a cycle where you work, money comes in and then goes. And this cycle will break, running until you make the choice to break it." Grandpas always used to say, "Time waits for no one. It watches what you do with your money every single day. And your future is built exactly based on it." I was listening with absolute focus now because it felt like his words were hitting me straight in my heart. Grandpa said, "You are working incredibly hard, but why do you still have no money left at the end of the month? Because you know how to earn money, but you don't know how to make money make money." I asked, "Grandpa, how do you make money make money?" Grandpa's reply, "Money doesn't grow through a hard work alone. Son, money grows through a system, through a discipline, through a patience, and most importantly, when you put it work over and over again." Then Grandpa said sometime that I still remember to this day. He said, "If hard work alone brought wealth, then every laborer in the world would be a millionaire. But that is not reality, because hard work give you income, but a system build a wealth." Now I was slowly starting to understand what the real game was. Grandpa said, "Listen to another truth. The biggest trap of the middle class isn't their income, it's their mindset. Since childhood, we are taught to study, get a job, and play itself. But no one ever teaches us how money actually grows." I feel deep into thoughts because honestly, I had never looked at it this way before. Grandpa said, "Son, we trapped our tomorrow's freedom just for today's comfort, and that is the exact mistake that keep a person average for their entire life." I was now completely ready to understand how to break this cycle. Grandpa looked at me and said, "Come one, let me explain a situation to you and it will be make everything crystal clear." Grandpa said, "All right, son, let me give you a scenario. Listen carefully." He said, "There are two guys, both have the exactly same salary, both live in the same city, but after a few years, their lives become completely different." I asked, "How, Grandpa?" Grandpa said, "What does the first guy do? The moment his salary hit, he inflate his lifestyle, a new phone, expensive clothes, traveling, a little bit of showing off, and he thinks he's growing. But in reality, he is walking right into a trap that most people don't even see coming. I asked, which trap? Grandpa said, the lifestyle trap. As income increase, expenses increase right alone with it. And slowly a person get trapped in debt, EMI and fully financial pressure. And the most dangerous part, they can't even see the trap they're in. Now I was starting to realize just how common this mistake really is. Grandpa said, now look at the second guy. His salary is exactly the same, but his way of thinking is different. He decides that no matter what happens, he will set aside a portion of his income every single month and try to grow it. I asked, you mean saving? Grandpa said, no son, not just saving, because saving only protect your money, but investing grow your money. And that is the difference between the average mind and the smart mind. That guy put his money in place where it slowly start generating returns. In the beginning it's look incredibly small, but slowly it built into something massive. Grandpa said in the first year nothing special happened, in a second year same thing, but the third year, the growth is still incredibly slow, and this is the exact point where most people give up because they feel like nothing is happening. But the real game start right here. Grandpa said, son, money is like a seed. If you plant it in the ground, it doesn't instantly become a tree. First, the root grow deep and strong, then it slowly rise, and the time will come when that same tiny seed become a massive tree and start bearing fruits. I was now fully understand what's money grows slowly and it's take time. Grandpa said after 5 years that guy money started making money. After 10 years his money was earning just as much as his one day salary. And then come a day when he don't have to work anymore. He was working because he wanted to. And that is the exact difference between desperation and freedom. Grandpa said, now look at how money works. In the beginning, you work for money, but after a certain age, your money start working for you. And that is the ultimate turning point. Grandpa said, but understand one more truth here. The human beings want instant result. It hates waiting, and that is the exactly why people fall at this game, because instantly it's slow, it is silent, but incredibly powerful. Spending one of the other hand is fast, it's visible, but is highly dangerous. Now I completely understand where the real difference is made. Grandpa said, if you can learn to control your mind, you can control your money. And the day you control your money is the exact day you take control your life. Grandpa looked at me and said, now listen closely. I am going to tell you that simple rule through which you can slowly grow your wealth. And if you understand this video, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Let me know in the comment what your biggest takeaway was. Subscribe to the channel and turn on that bell notification. And if you loved this video, make sure to hype it, because this small thing are what push this channel forward. Thanks for listening and watching this video.